Catholic with Cancer. Here it is. Um, I'm going to be checking in every so often with videos, Catholic with Cancer videos. And I want to bring hope to people. B, I don't see a lot of people talking about this. C, I don't know if I'm the only one. and and hopefully no matter what happens with me, if I beat this cancer or if I don't, these words will last forever. I get a lot of comfort from the saints. Technically, according to doctors, I have 3 to 6 months to live. I am now in the 4th month of those 6 months. I have 10% chance of survival. And there you go. I was diagnosed in January. My tumor has gotten bigger from January to February, March, April, from January, the end of January to Easter, and then it got bigger from Easter to Mother's Day. My next CAT scan is, and I get my liver bile stents replaced, like 4th of July-ish. Like, thank God for these holidays, because I think the cancer eats your brain too. I think it's just so overwhelming and so much you have to do that you can't remember anything else. So that's the truth. So so through all of this, everything is getting worse. Everything is going in the wrong direction. I've done some things to try and turn it around. We'll see in for the July, if things have turned around. But the saints, I'm not going to be a saint. I'm striving to become saintly since my diagnosis, because my days are numbered. And how do I want to live those days? And I just wish I could redo my life over, which I know I can't. And if I die, I know I'm going to die living as close to sainthood as possible. I mean, I'm still Jersey. Don't get it twisted. But I mean, I'm trying to live as saintly as possible, forgive and forget as much as possible, to only need Jesus and be happy with that as much as possible. I still cry all the time. And the crying the crying is just like, I don't know, expression, getting it out. Some things just don't have words. It's only tears. I'm at such an intense level of emotion, mentally, physically, spiritually, that sometimes tears is all there is. The saints are really instrumental. I'm never going to be like St. Lawrence and be like, flip me over, baby. I ain't done yet. I don't want the pain. I'm not looking to be a martyr. I'm not, I mean, I wish I had that in me. I don't. My goal right now is to live as pure a life as I can and to spread the gospel to as many people as I can, which is why I created the Miraculous Mysteries, which I'm going to hopefully get on Amazon soon before I die. The beads won't be there. You can make the beads yourself. I'll put a video on how we make the beads. But the booklet itself will hopefully, please pray for me, I'll get that up before I die on Amazon, the Miraculous Mysteries Devotion. So just read the saints. I don't have to go as far, like I said, as asking to be turned over. I'm going with Jesus on this one. Let this cup pass me by. Let it pass me by. I think I'm in good hands if I'm with Jesus, asking the cup to be passed by. What else can I say? There's so much to be said. I am praying to St. Jude, St. Rita, St. Peregrine to let this cup pass me by, to intercede for me. God put a ministry on my heart. He put 3 ministries on my heart. Speaking the gospel to people, writing books to people, and I have a lay order that I want to get off the ground. All of these will completely die with me. I don't want them to die with me. I want them to flourish. I need to be alive for them to flourish. So That's what I'm praying for, God to keep me alive, for them to flourish. I don't know how I'll support myself, but I'm not worried about that anymore. Like, that was one of my biggest concerns before cancer. It was like, how do I support myself? It's like the struggle is real, and it's just gonna happen. I don't care. I just want to live and get these out there. So pray for me that I can get at least my Amazon Miraculous Mysteries devotion out there ASAP, and focus on living like a saint, in the sense of the pureness, the piety, the complete dependence on God. Dark Night of the Soul, St. John of the Cross he's very radical. Like, he even says, if there's a rosary that's your favorite rosary, throw it out. You can't be attached to it. I can't be that extreme. I don't know if I need to be that extreme. But in terms of the things that we consider, like cars, jobs, my identity has been obliterated of who I was. Very well known, very well respected in my industry, made good money, traveled the world, great things, a lot of respect. And it was all gone. I'm barely in the industry anymore. I mean, I write articles for them, but let's face it, I'm only working 2 days a week, 3 days a week on clients. And yes, while they love it, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I was on Madison Avenue, I've got wrinkles now. I've got lots of freckles. I've got lines that I haven't worked on. So yeah, I'm looking like a saint. So all of those things that were so important to me, and it's not that they were maybe more important to God, but they were important to me. I've just backed off from a lot of these things. Clothes, I haven't bought clothes in forever. I do need to kind of buy clothes now because I've lost so much weight. Like, I look just sloppy, and I don't want to present as the sloppy Catholic. And so think about these little things. This is just one little video. But really hold close to the saints for their strength, for the things that they went through that I'll never go through. I'll never be put on a grill and turned around, thank God. But there's so many other things, there's saints that were raped and tortured and just sickly for years, sick for years, weak for years, and had lowly jobs that people considered loser jobs. And so I feel like I'm kind of there in that way. I'm not so relevant anymore. Although a lot of people would disagree with me, but I know the truth. I'm looking to just be relevant to God, and how many people can I bring into the kingdom before I die, whenever that is, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 3 months. Every pain now, it's like, oh no, is that the end? It really is a little scary, because now the pain means something, So stick with the saints is my advice for anyone going through hard times, because they really help. They help so much. There's so many little snippets. I watch all these old movies on YouTube. They're free, about what they suffered and what they went through, and how the world's turned their back on them a lot of times. Their bishops, their priests turn their back on them, their family. Like, I'm so blessed. So think about these things and cleave to the saints and pray for me, and I'll pray for you. And I got this. No matter what, I got it.